जय जय सीताराम सब कोई, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, जय गुरु दत्ता, Om Sai Ram, Jai Jai Sitaram, and a pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. Swagatam, welcome to this beautiful celebration of life for the late Shri Deodath Ramtahal ji. Devotees, as we assemble this evening, I'd like to ask you please just some housekeeping rules. So if you can share the broadcast on your walls and pages, please invite all of your friends and relatives to join with us as we commence this evening a beautiful presentation as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of this wonderful departed soul, Sri Deodath Ramtahal ji, out of, I believe it's Caparo in Trinidad. You can correct me, those of you on, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Caparo up in the north side of Arima up there in Trinidad, South Trinidad. Tonight I welcome all of you on this broadcast, and again I ask you to share the broadcast, share the live feed. As we begin this evening, let us sit upright as we celebrate this celebration of life with the Ramtahal family, most here in South Florida. We sit upright, let us cleanse our minds of all thoughts prior to coming in to Satsang this evening. And let us focus on Bhagwan Sri Ganesha, Prathama Pujye, the removal of all obstacles, as we call upon him to guide us on the right path and to lead us. प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय। हरि ओम, हरि ओम, हरि गणेशाय नमः, श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः, श्री गुरु चरण कमलेभ्यो नमो नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके, शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मंगरागाय महेश्वराय, नित्याय सुधाय दिगंबराय, तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय। अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलावदेहं, धनुजवन कृशाणु ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं, सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं, रघुपति प्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं, देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत, अभ्युत्थानमस्य धर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्। परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतं, धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे। हरि ओम, हरि ओम, हरि से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. My dear brothers and sisters, this evening as we begin, let us immediately go into 1 minute of complete utmost silence as we pay our respects to the departed soul of the late Shri Deodath Ramtahal ji. 1 minute of silence, please, as we sit upright. We clasp our hands, or you can sit upright in a yogic position and just breathe. Ram Nam Satya Hai, Om Sadgati Atma Shanti. As we begin our broadcast this evening, let us chant. We recite 3 recitations of the Maha Mantra, the Gayatri Mantra. Again, we sit upright and we chant. Om Bhura Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. प्रेम से बोलो श्री गायत्री माता महारानी की जय. जय गायत्री माता. Mothers, fathers, Pandits, Panditas, my dear Gurus, and of course my parents listening down in Trinidad tonight, Shri Pandit Teacher Tulsi Persad, and of course my mother, Srimati Ms. Grace Persadji, and of course my sister Gail. Brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, nieces and nephews, friends and relatives, children, my dear godchildren, grandchildren, welcome, swagatam. This broadcast, this program this evening is to celebrate the life, today the 25th death anniversary of the late Shri Deodath Ramtahal ji. Heartfelt condolences to the entire bereaved family from near and far. I know we have family members, relatives right here in South Florida, in Miramar, Pembroke Pines, all across the Eastern Hemisphere, the United States and Canada, and of course down in Trinidad, Guyana, Suriname. And of course, wherever this broadcast is being heard, we have listeners and viewers all the way out west in Hawaii, and all the way out east, East Africa, London, England, and of course parts of Europe, and of course Mauritius as well, Fiji. Thank you for joining us this evening. Continued prayers for the benefit of the departed soul as we come now to a state of closure on his passing. Tonight, as always, we shall collectively attempt to fill those voids left by the departure of this wonderful soul by wonderful bhajans, kirtans, chanting, and of course appropriate Bollywood songs, and of course some inspirational words of upliftment. Tonight, I ask you to sit upright for a few minutes. You gently bow your heads, close your eyes and breathe. Focus on Bhagwan Shri Krishna now. And as you drop your shoulders, let go, let God be in control this evening. And as you breathe once more, inhale, and as you exhale and flush out all of the tensions and pressures that may be within. Inhale once more, and as you exhale, relax and focus now on Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Bake Bindravan Bihari Lal ki Jai. This, our first bhajan this evening, as you are now in a relaxed mode, ready to receive the Mahimas, or the Kathas, the glories, to sing the glories of Bhagwan. This beautiful bhajan, it says, Victory, Jai Shri Krishna, victory to Lord Krishna, glory to thee. You are the remover of all sadness and miseries. Glory to you, O God. When it seems to be dark everywhere and there's no sign of hope anywhere, you swiftly come to help us overcome this distress and ferry us across this ocean of death. You are our source of happiness. Bhagwan, whatever is thy wish, that will be done. You can make nectar out of poison, and you fulfill the wishes of all those who meditate upon you. Prem se bolo Baake Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Come on, all of you on Facebook Live and YouTube Live tonight, type in Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna. Come on, Jai Shri Krishna. We sing the praises now of Mohan Muraliya Ghansham. Baake Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Sing with me, come on. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Let me hear all of you, come on. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Come on, bring out those musical instruments. Your nals, your dholaks, your tablas, mridangas, whatever you have. Lota and 2 spoon is fine. Your shak, your majiras, kabasas, and also your beautiful voices, and of course your hands to clap and sing as we celebrate the life of our dear departed uncle, Shri Deodath Ramtahal ji. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो. सिंह. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवन आ रहा हो. जब कोई तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण. प्रेम से बोलो, let me hear all of you, come on. जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय श्री कृष्णा. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. Sing with me, come on. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की. जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. प्रेम से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Type into your chat windows. Come on. Jai Shri Krishna. Say it out loud. Jai Shri Krishna. Radhe Radhe. In the life of every Hindu, as a matter of fact, in the life of every single individual on this planet, there is the involvement, there is the interaction of a mother. For we have all come from the womb of a mother. Blessed are those individuals, including myself, whose mothers are alive on this world today, on this planet today. Our dearly departed uncle, Shri Deodath Ramtahal, has left behind his wonderful wife, we call her Aji, Mrs. Ramtahal, and she's tuned in tonight, a very, very ardent supporter, a very devout Hindu, and an upholder of Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma with her children and grandchildren and great-grands in these parts. We'll learn about her in a little while. This beautiful bhajan, it says, Hail Mother, compassionate and merciful Mother Sai, who grants us liberation, love and peace. Janani Ma, Mother of this universe, compassionate Sai Ma, merciful Sai Ma. Hail to thee, Mother Sai. We blend our voices tonight as we sing and we glorify. Prem se bolo Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba Ji ki Jai. Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Daya Karu Sai Ma. Jaya Ma, Daya Karu Sai Ma. Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Daya Karu Sai. Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, feel the energy now. Mukti Pradayini, Prema Pradayini, Shanti Pradayini Ma. Mukti Pradayini, Prema Pradayini, Shanti Pradayini Ma. Janani Ma, Janani, Jag Janani Sai Ma. Janani Ma, Janani, Jag Janani Sai Ma. Daya Karu Sai Ma, Kripa Karu Sai. Jaya Ma, Daya Karu Sai Ma. Haribol! Clap your hands and sing. Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Daya Karu Sai Ma. Mukti Pradayini, Prema Pradayini, Shanti Pradayini Ma. Mukti Pradayini, Prema Pradayini, Shanti Pradayini Ma. Janani Ma, Janani, Jag Janani Sai Ma. Janani Ma, Janani, Jag Janani Sai Ma. Daya Karu Sai Ma, Kripa Karu Sai Ma. Daya Karu Sai Ma. Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Daya Karu Sai Ma. प्रेम से बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय. Om Sai Ram. Devotees, my dear friends, relatives, tonight, as we move to the next part of the program now, I would like to offer to you, as we have a group of us, 11 of us, 10 and myself, artists from all over this world, came together last year for Hanuman Jayanti. And we offered this video compilation of the chanting of the 40 glorious verses of Sri Hanuman Chalisa to the feet of our Prabhu on his birthday, Sri Hanuman Jayanti. Incidentally, Sri Hanuman Jayanti will be celebrated this year on April the 16th, Saturday, April 16, 2022. Sri Hanuman Jayanti will be celebrated. Devotees, 40 glorious verses dedicated to this powerful, the Almighty Mahavir Swami. Tonight I ask all of you, I appeal to you. If you know of anyone who is sick and suffering, and there are many in communities, and our community here as well as around the world, I'm sure, who have lost loved ones, dear ones. There were funerals today, as a matter of fact, for 2 people that I know. To those families, I say to you, to the SATSANGH family, my brother Dave, who lost his sister, they had a funeral today as well down in South Miami, and there's another devotee up in West Palm Beach also who passed away. Funeral was today as well. I'm sure there are many others. If you know of anyone who's in a hospital, like I myself, I know quite a few people in the ICU who are recovering on hospital beds, perhaps in the wards, at home, and hospice. We channel the powerful vibrations of this recitation of Sri Hanuman Chalisa to one and all, to wherever they are. And to all of you tonight in this broadcast, may your lives be filled with positive energy, the positivity that will emanate now from the chanting or recitation of this the 40 verses of Sri Hanuman Chalisa. I ask all of you to join, to sing and to clap, and also to share this broadcast all over the world with your friends, relatives, and families. Post it on your mandir, your temple walls and pages. Invite others to view as we celebrate tonight the 25th death anniversary, celebration of life of Sri Deodath Ramtahal. Let's take a listen now. Prem se bolo Pavana Putra Hanuman ki!
सरोज राजा निज मनु मुकुर सुधारी भरनौ रघुबर बिमल जसु जोदायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार फल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान, जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर।
राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा।
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी।
कंचन वरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे।
शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन।
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर।
प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा।
भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र जी के काज सवारे।
लाय सजीवन लखन जियाई, श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाई।
रघुपति किन्हीं बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
सहस बदन तुमरो जस गावे, अस कई श्रीपति कंठ लगावे।
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा।
यम कुबेर दिक्पाल चाहते, कवि को विद कही सकै कहते।
तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाया राजपद दीन्हा।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भाई सब जग जाना।
युग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु, लीन्यो ताहि मधुर बन जानु।
प्रभु मुद्रिका मेली मुख माई, जल्दी लांगी गई अचरज नाई।
दुर्गम काज जगत की जीती, सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरी प्रीति।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे।
सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना।
आपन तेज सम्हारो पे, तीनों लोक हाँकते कांपे।
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा।
संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे।
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा।
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, हे प्रसिद्धि जगत उजियारा।
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानिके माता।
राम रसायन तुमरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय
अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाए, जह जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए।
और देवता चित न धरई, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करई।
संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान।
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई।
जो सत्य बात बात कर कोई, चूट ही बंद महासुख होई।
जो यहाँ पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होया सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा।
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जयनाथ हृदय महादेरा।
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय हनुमान। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र पद गए रहो, उमापति शंभुनाथ पद गए रहो। महावीर बजरंग बली पद गए रहो, शरणागत हरि।
प्रेम से बोलो पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय. Come on, type into your chat windows, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Mahavir Swami ki jai. In loving memory, today we are celebrating that life lived by Sriman Deodath Ramtahal ji on February 18th, 2022. It says here, our loving husband and our dad departed on February 18th, 1997. He was the son of the late Mr. Bhajans and Munni Ramtahal from Guaico. I guess that's Guaico in Tamina in Trinidad. Mr. Ramtahal was born on March 4th, 1943, amongst his 7 sisters and 3 brothers, and sister-in-laws. Mr. Ramtahal was married to Mrs. Deoki Ramtahal, Sitaram Auntie, Aji, in 1967. And from there, they had celebrated every day and enjoyed their bundles of joy of their 4 strong and healthy sons. 4 sons. Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. Okay. He is remembered by his beautiful wife, Mrs. Deoki Ramtahal Aji, and her 4 sons, Karl, Shami, Robin, and of course, Jivan. 8 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. His daughter-in-laws, and of course one great daughter-in-law. Not forgetting all of the extended family members, nieces, nephews, great-nieces, and nephews. He was an extraordinary, brilliant, hard-working, and honest, simple-living man, known for his very big heart, and he accepted everyone as his own children and siblings. Wow. Mr. Ramtahal enjoyed music, movies such as Dosti, Jungli, Mother India, just to name a few, and enjoyed his family and friends a lot. Mr. Ramtahal is truly missed dearly by his 4 sons and wife. These 25 years still feel like yesterday. You have departed from your material existence, and you are always remembered every day. At times we find ourselves speaking with you and thinking of you, that you are still with us. In memory, if all my dearest dreams and wishes could come true, then the only thing I would wish for would be to spend some time with you. For since you have been gone, life has not been the same, and I'd like all that I have just to see you once again. We miss you so very much, for the times we once shared have left the sweetest memories that may never be compared. We love you dearly and miss you even more. And ironically, this next bhajan, tears of separation should not be drunk, they may not be lived. Live every day, good or bad, as if it were your last breath. Today I will break the bond, the rituals that come with death. Leave this mortal world. I will spend my days and nights living in your love and waiting for that day when we will meet again. There's no sleep in the eyes and there's no agreement in the heart. I hope to meet you someday. This beautiful, beautiful bhajan we sing tonight.
आंसू जुदाई का जिया नहीं जाए, आंसू जुदाई का पिया नहीं जाए, पिया नहीं जाए रामा, जिया नहीं जाए। ओ रामा हो, ओ रामा हो।
Sing it, come on, follow.
आंसू जुदाई का जिया नहीं जाए, आंसू जुदाई का पिया नहीं जाए, जिया नहीं जाए रामा, जिया नहीं जाए। ओ रामा हो, ओ रामा हो।
Jai Shri Krishna. Type it into your chat windows. Come on, everybody.
आजा एक बार आजा, देख कैसा हाल है, सांस चल रही है लेकिन जिंदगी मुहाल है। आजा एक बार आजा, देख कैसा हाल है, सांस चल रही है लेकिन जिंदगी मुहाल है। माही में आज सारी रस्मों को तोड़ दूं, आई जो मौत आया दुनिया को छोड़ दूं, आई जो मौत आया दुनिया को छोड़ दूं। आंसू जुदाई का जिया नहीं जाए, आंसू जुदाई का जिया नहीं जाए, पिया नहीं जाए रामा, जिया नहीं जाए। ओ रामा हो, ओ रामा हो। जय श्री कृष्णा। राम नाम सत्य है।
Om Sadgati.
सारी सारी रात जागो मैं तो तेरे प्यार में, उम्र में गुजर ना दूंगी तेरे इंतजार है। सारी सारी रात जागो मैं तो तेरे प्यार में, उम्र में गुजर ना दूंगी तेरे इंतजार में। आंखों में नींद है ना, दिल में करार है ना, होगा किसी दिन मिलना मुझको एतबार है, होगा किसी दिन मिलना मुझको एतबार है। आंसू जुदाई का जिया नहीं जाए, आंसू जुदाई का जिया नहीं जाए, जिया नहीं जाए रामा, पिया नहीं जाए। ओ
Ram Nam Satya Hai, Om Satgati. As we continue this evening, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the passing of this beautiful soul, Sriman Deodath Ramtahal ji, with his family, with his friends, with his relatives. This next bhajan, a bhajan dedicated to Bhagwan Shri Krishna, glorifying him. It says, O Lord Krishna, O the protector of the meek and suffering, you are the doer, O Lord. You are the doer, O Lord. You are the utmost benefactor. In the battlefield, you are the chariot and you gave knowledge reaching God. With action and karma yoga, you assisted us in understanding the miseries and joy of the body by explaining to us everlasting, unconquerable, infinite nature of your soul. You are the eternal companion, He Bhagwan. Lord Krishna, the infinite treasure of nectar to all those who seek Him. When the whole world has ostracized Surdas for his blindness, Lord Krishna appeared to him, and in his infinite playfulness, he is also known as the little butter thief, Makanchori, of Mata Yashoda and all the women of Brij. You know, devotees, we as human beings decorate our homes with beautiful ornaments and works of art, not so? God has decorated his home by Kuntlo 25 years ago, to be exact, with the beautiful soul of our dearly departed Uncle Sriman Deodath Ramtahal ji. We pray to Bhagwan Shri Krishna for that departed soul wherever it's at. May all the love and all the blessings and all the good wishes and thoughts, all the positive vibrations that you're channeling tonight be distributed to that soul wherever it may be via Bhagwan Shri Krishna. The message that goes along with this bhajan says Sitaram. This is Jivan's nephew and nieces, Avi, Ashley, Karen, and sister-in-law Debbie. We wanted to share this message with you all for tonight. They're saying, in memory of our loving grandfather, those we love do not go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and still near. We hope he's been resting in peace. Love your grandchildren Avi, Ashley, Karen, and daughter-in-law Debbie. And for the grandchildren Avi, Ashley, and Karen, I believe he will be known as your Aja. Okay? This beautiful bhajan we sing tonight. Prem se bolo ba ke Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Hey Krishna Gopal Hari. Sing with me, come on. Hey Deen Dayal Hari. Jai Shri Krishna. Sing. Hey Krishna Gopal Hari. Hey Deen Dayal Hari. तुम करता तुम ही कारण, तुम करता तुम ही कारण, परम कृपाल हरि। हे दीन दयाल हरि। Sing with me, Hari Bol. हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि। हे दीन दयाल हरि। रत्हा के रण भूमि में और कर्म योग में मरम बटाए, अजर अमर है कर्म टाटवयूं, काया की दुख सुख समझाए, सखा सारथी शरणागत की, सखा सारथी शरणागत की, परम कृपाल हरि। हे दीन दयाल हरि। Sing, come on, bolo.
हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि, हे दीन दयाल हरि। राधे राधे। शाम के रंग गए मीरा रस, हान तो रस की हान हुए। जग से आके बंध करी तो सूरदास ने तरस किए। माता यशोदा ब्रज नारी के, माता यशोदा ब्रज नारी के माखन छोड़ करी। हे दीन दयाल हरि, प्रेम से बोलो। हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि, हे दीन दयाल हरि। तुम करता तुम ही कारण, तुम करता तुम ही कारण, परम कृपाल हरि। हे दीन दयाल हरि, हे कृष्ण गोपाल हरि, हे दीन दयाल हरि।
Come on, devotees, clap your hands now. Clap your hands. Play those musical instruments. Feel the vibrations of this summer now. Baake Bindravan Bihari Lal, Mohan Muraliya Ghansham, Sri Krishna Chandra ki.
Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, oh Hare Hare, oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, oh Hare Hare, oh Hare Rama, Rama Rama, oh Hare Hare, oh Hare Rama, Rama Rama, oh Hare Hare, oh Hare Krishna, Krishna oh Hare Hare, oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, oh Hare Hare.
प्रेम से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। राधे राधे, जय श्री कृष्ण। My dear brothers and sisters, tonight, Sitaram, the message says, on behalf of the Ramtahal family, we'd like to thank everyone for viewing this live broadcast tonight, being part of this celebration of life of my dad, Shriman Deodath Ramtahal. Tonight is 25 years of death anniversary. He is deeply missed by his dear wife Devaki and his children Carl, Shami, Robin, and of course Jivan. All his daughter-in-laws, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, we love and we miss you very, very much. It says, life is a gift from God. Our children, family, friends, neighbors, and strangers even are all gifts to be savored. Although some days will be filled with hardship and sadness, each breath, heartbeat, and thought illustrates the beautiful gift of life. Very well said indeed, dear Jivan. Keep the positive memories alive and thank God for the blessings of your past, your present, and what is yet to come in the future. You know, devotees, you will experience many feelings in new ways. One writer says sadness, guilt, despair, anxiety, fear, hopelessness, longing, anger, frustration will likely run through your mind from time to time. Your feelings need to be expressed. Always remember that they are at this moment. This gives you your hope and permissions to have different feelings at a later date and time. Write a letter to your loved one. I give you this message tonight. Take this advice from me. Heed this advice. If you're missing the loved ones that have gone to the beyond and you're missing them so much, write a letter. Put it in words. Let the tears pour from your eyes onto that paper. And keep a journal of your feeling. Write a book. Keep it in a diary. The why and the what if questions will soon be asked over and over in your mind. And at some point, you'll realize that you cannot understand the divine nature of birth or death. Embrace living without an answer by trusting and embracing the mysteries of God. I want all of you to repeat after me tonight, as we do on all these broadcasts. Repeat after me. I am not alone. God is with me. Repeat it. Come on. I am not alone. God is with me. Type it into your chat windows too. I am not alone. God is with me. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Hanuman, Paake Bindraban Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Our broadcast continues this evening with this beautiful rendition. It says, with a heavy heart, I bid goodbye to my dear loving brother on his journey. Ram, I love you so much words cannot begin to describe your love for everyone. We will always love you till the end of time. Your dear sister, Leela. Leela Didi, thank you so much for joining us this evening. This bhajan that you've selected, it says, O merciful Lord, we have come to your shelter, O Lord. Have mercy upon us. Take care of our pitiable state and have mercy upon us, O Lord. We have no strength, we have no devotion, and we have no bliss, no bhakti, no soul force. We have come to your door, O Lord, knocking and begging, Lord, have mercy upon us. There's a bond between you and I, O Lord. You are the master and I the servant. You are the father and I am the child. You are the priest and I am the worshipper. Therefore, merciful one, have mercy upon me. Bestow upon me great force. Fill my understanding with devotion. Have mercy upon me, my Lord, O merciful one. For only then shall you be called the remover of all pain. Sharanagati. Sing with me and clap your hands, come on.
शरण में आए है हम तुम्हारी, दया करो है दयालु भक्त.
Sing with me, come on.
शरण में आए है हम तुम्हारी, दया करो है दयालु भगवन. संभालो बिगड़े दशा हमारी, दया करो है दयालु भगवन. शरण में आए है हम तुम्हारी, दया करो है दयालु भगवन.
जय श्री कृष्णा.
न हम में बल है न हम में शक्ति, न हम में साधन न हम में भाति. तुम्हारे दर से है हम भिखारी, तुम्हारे दर के है हम भिखारी. दया करो है दयालु भगवन. शरण में आए है हम तुम्हारी, दया करो है दयालु भगवन. हो
Sing with me.
जो तुम हो स्वामी तो हम है सेवक, जो तुम पिता हो तो हम है बालक, जो तुम हो ठाकुर तो हम पुजारी, जो तुम हो ठाकुर तो हम पुजारी. दया करो है दयालु भक्त.
Sing with me.
शरण में आए है हम तुम्हारी, दया करो है दयालु भगवन.
जय श्री कृष्णा. राधे राधे.
प्रदान कर दो महान शक्ति, पर हो हमारे में ज्ञान भक्ति. तभी खाओगे ताप धारी, तभी कहाओ दया करो है दयालु भगवन, दया करो है दयालु भगवन। प्रेम से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। राधे राधे।
Devotees, I hope you are enjoying tonight's celebration of life, the 25th anniversary of the late, death anniversary that is, of the late Shriman Deodath Ramtahal. Members of the family, they have prepared for us tonight a little video presentation, and I hope that you'll allow me to share this with you. Please, let's take a listen now. Prem se bolo Bhagwan Ramachandra ki jai. Prem se bolo Bhagwan Ramachandra ki jai. Beautiful, beautiful video presentation there by members of the family. We thank you so much for that. To my dearest godchild, goddaughter, Emily, thank you so much for sharing this material with me and with all of us here tonight on this broadcast. Devotees, this next song, perhaps one of the most popular bhajans that have ever come out of India. The meaning of the bhajan says, their love and affection for him is beyond bound, just like his families tonight for their father or husband. He has endeared himself in all the community, a friend to the young and beautiful, member of the family, the flute charmer, Bhake Vrindavan Bihari Lal, and the splendor of the cowherds, yet today he leaves for Mathura, breaking all hearts. Uncontrollably they began to weep. The whole of Yamuna and Madhuban tears flow copiously. For his separation they cannot bear. Listen, let it be known today our beloved Ghanshyam leaves for Gokula. Like helpless imprisoned birds in a cage of separation, they cry, please Kanha, do not go, we beg you, please return. Our hungry eyes crave for your presence. In floods they cry, and Bhagwan Shri Krishna becomes smitten by emotions, weeps in sorrow. The love of his life, Radharani, weeps in torrents and pines, openly expressing her pains of separation. Oh my Shyam, without you, how will I survive? Listen to these beautiful words tonight. To my beloved husband, Deodath Ramtahal. For 25 years now you have left behind your loving wife, Devaki Ramtahal, and 4 great sons, Kal, Shami, Robin and Jivan. Daughter-in-law Devika and others, 1 granddaughter-in-law, 8 grandchildren and 1 great-grand. It seems like just yesterday you have left us. We want you to know that you are dearly missed by us all, by your wife and family. And we pray that Bhagwan Shri Krishna has indeed granted you eternal bliss and eternal peace. Auntie, Aji, we say to you, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Om Sadgati, and you have requested this beautiful bhajan as we'll share with our audience tonight.
Maiya ki mamata taji taj baba ka pyar ग्वाल बाल की मित्रता गोपियन की मनहार तज के सब परिवार को तज मुरली की तान अपनों से मुख मोर के मथुरा चले रे
You all know it? I want you to sing with me, right? Sabi Devi, please share the lyrics with the audience, eh? Come on, clap your hands and sing.
सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम सुना सुना लागे बिरज का धाम गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम जय श्री कृष्ण जमुना रोए मधुबन रोए रोए कदम की छैया ओ रोए कदम की छैया भर भर नैना रोए रे गवाले भर भर नैना रोए रे रोए धीरज की गैया राह रोक कर रोए मनुष्य था ओ राह रोक कर रोए मनुष्य था बिछड़ रहे मोरे शाम रे सुना लागे धीरज का धाम गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम राधे राधे बोल सके ना भर के पंछी असुवन से भर लेना असुवन से भर लेना नदियाँ रोए, गिरिवर रोए, लिखा नाटा नाम रे। सुना सुना लागे धीरज का नाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। सुना सुना लागे धीरज का नाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। प्रेम दीवानी राधा रानी, भर नैनन में पानी। ओ प्रेम दीवानी राधा रानी, भर नैनन में पानी। शुभ किस पत कहे हाय रे कान्हा, हाय रे कान्हा, हाय रे कान्हा। शुभ किस पत कहे हाय रे कान्हा, तूने बिरहा की पीर न जानी। कैसे कटेगी तुम बिन साथी, कैसे कटेगी तुम बिन साथी। जीवन की अब शाम रे, सुना सुना लागे धीरज का नाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। सुना सुना लागे धीरज का नाम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। प्रेम से बोलवा के वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। राधे राधे। जय श्री कृष्णा, जय श्री कृष्णा, जय श्री कृष्णा। My dear brothers and sisters, as we continue with our broadcast this evening, this beautiful evening of devotion, this celebration of life, of the beautiful soul of the late Deodath Ramtahal ji. Tonight I want to share with you once more a beautiful message. And this is from our Lord. We say, have no fear when Bhagwan is here. Have no fear when I am here. Swami says, all I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love in God. He says, no matter what your faith, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, all came to this land. All of them brought the message of love. They all brought the message of love. Love your fellow man. The light you see in the dark of night is not that of God in man. Is that of God in man, sorry. Find the light that is in your heart, he says, and reach the promised land. Find that love, the light that is in your hand, and reach this promised land. I want to share with you this beautiful message from my dear goddaughter, Emily. Emily, Sitaram, thank you so much for sharing these beautiful words with us this evening. The message says, good evening, Sitaram, Namaste, my dear family and friends and loved ones. Writing to you tonight is Emily Ramtahal, the granddaughter of Shriman Deodath and Srimati Devaki Ramtahal, and the daughter of Devika and Jivan. She says, I would first like to thank you on behalf of myself, my brother, and my entire family for joining us as we remember the life of my grandfather. She says, before I begin to talk about him, I would like to mention that he passed before I was born or brought into this world, and I would have really loved to have had that opportunity to meet him, to play with him. She says, my grandfather was a loving man with one of the most kindest hearts that you'll ever find. He ensured his family remained happy and healthy and always gave back to the community at every chance that he received. He was a leader, leading his 4 sons by examples, to which today they have grown to be just as loving and strong as he was. She says, he was a thrill seeker, disobeying Mama, which is her Aji, to ensure that his sons had the most fun. Emily says, my Aja, my grandpa, my papa, my heart, as we remember you on this day, I hope you're watching down, protecting us and smiling as you listen. She says, I love you, and although I was unable to meet you, I am blessed to be a part of the family and the legacy that you have created. Very well said, Emily. Unable are to love. She says, unable are the love to die, for love is immortality. Strong words. Emily says, thank you again all for joining us. With much love, Emily and the Ramtahal family. Well, my goddaughter, I must say, I'm very proud of you. Your writing is very excellent indeed. Choicest words. You know, the memory of someone who has gone 25 years ago, as Emily stated here, they're gone physically, the body is gone, but the memory is right here, not so. You can bring them back into your mind in an instant, in a flash of a millisecond. That's why they will always be with us in our minds, in our hearts, as our love, until the end of time. You know, Srimad Bhagavad Gita tells us, chapter 2, verse 23, Bhagavan Sri Krishna Vacha, he says to Arjuna, when he speaks about the soul, Radhe Radhe, Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavakah, Na Chainam Kledyo Yantyapo, Na Shoshati Marutah. Prem se bolwa ki Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavakah. This soul, it has no form, it has no color, no caste, no class. It doesn't have a race, it doesn't belong to anybody, it doesn't hold a passport, it doesn't have a name, it has no physical characteristics or properties. You cannot cut it with a knife. Nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledyo yantyapo, na shoshati marutaha. You cannot burn it in fire, you cannot drown it in water, and you certainly cannot destroy it with a knife or beat it with a hammer. That soul exists in every single one of us. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, we are all part and parcel of the super soul, the supreme soul, Atmaji. Yes? We say, Soham, my father and I, we are one. Devotees, remember this, that every single one of us are part and parcel of that soul. Bhagavan Satyasai Baba teaches very well. He says, love all and serve all selflessly and equally, because we are all supreme soul. We're all part of that supreme soul. Love all and serve all. Remember this tonight. Emily, once again, I thank you for your most profound, beautiful sentiments tonight as you pay tribute to your beloved late Aja, as you call him Papa. This next bhajan, of course, it's called a Sarva Dharma bhajan, meaning all faiths. We sing for all faiths tonight. And this is a very popular bhajan amongst the Sai communities. We have Sai devotees on tonight. You can certainly relate to this beautiful bhajan. And as we said before, as I ask you to say and to chant, and so to type into the chat windows as you'll do again, I am not alone, God is with me. I am not alone, God is with me. I am not alone because God is with me. And devotees, Baba tells us tonight, why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? Let's listen to this beautiful bhajan tonight. Prem se bolo Bhagwan Shri Satyasai Baba Ji ki Jai Ho. Clap your hands and sing with me. Come on. Clap your hands and sing. Why fear when I am here? 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 So says Baba, Satyasai Baba, Satyasai Baba, my Lord Bol. Sing with me, come on. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love in God, no matter what your faith. All I want is your love in God, no matter what your faith. Haribol, sing with me, come on. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad all came to this land. Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad all came to this land. All of them brought the message of love, love your fellow man. All of them brought the message of love, love your fellow man. Haribol, sing with me. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. The light you see in the dark of night is that of God in man. The light you see in the dark of night is that of God in man. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. Haribol, sing with me. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Satya Sai Baba, Satya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? 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 प्रेम से बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय हो. My dear brothers and sisters, this next bhajan is one from the treasure chest indeed, and a very powerful, a very meaningful bhajan indeed. I'm sure you all will like it. I'm sure if Uncle was around today, he would certainly also enjoy this beautiful bhajan. Auntie can confirm that, or Aji as we call her, will confirm this. The bhajan says, life is like that village where happiness and sadness dwell together. Sometimes it's sunny and sometimes it's dark. The Great One directs above what really happens and why we live on earth. Sometimes in this world, some days are good and some are bad. In the same way, everyone will reap the fruit of their actions, karmic actions, sour or sweet accordingly. Time alternates between positive and negative in life. Happiness and sadness respectively alternate our lives. This world operates according to God's dictate. Therefore, O man, row your boat in the sea of life carefully. Beautiful bhajan, originally done by Pradeep, the poet Pradeep. सुख दुख दोनों रहते जिसमें जीवन है वो गाँव. कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव. ऊपर वाला आशा फेंके नीचे चलते गाँव. कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव. राधे राधे. Type it to your chat with us. Come on, Jai Shri Krishna. भले भी दिन आते जगत में, बुरे भी दिन आते. भले भी दिन आते जगत में, बुरे भी दिन आते. घर में मीठे फल करम के यहाँ सभी पाटे, कभी सीधे कभी उल्टे पलटे अजब समय के पाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, सुख दुख दोनों रहते जिसमें जीवन है वो गाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव. Radhe Radhe, put some hearts on the feet for me, come on. Show the family some love. I thank you very much. क्या खुशियाँ क्या गम ये सब मिलते बारी बारी. Thank you. क्या खुशियाँ क्या गम ये सब मिलते बारी बारी, मालिक की मर्जी पे चलती ये दुनिया सारी. ध्यान से कहना जग नदिया में बंदे अपनी नाव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, सुख दुख दोनों रहते जिसमें जीवन है वो गाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव, कभी धूप कभी छाँव. प्रेम से बोलो बाकी वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Laura G, thank you so much. Laura Ray from Trinidad, thank you so much for tuning in, and I really appreciate your participation. Once again, I ask all of you tonight, guys, we have about another half an hour to go on the program. I ask you to please share the feed on your walls, on your pages. Invite all your friends from all of the temples and so forth. Come on. As we celebrate the 25th death anniversary of Shriman Deodath Ramtahal ji with his family, his friends and relatives, and all of you all across this world tonight, I say to you, Ram Nam Satya Hai Om Satyati. And to my dear Shivoham family, just a quick public service announcement. We will not be broadcasting Shivoham as scheduled for next week. That's next Tuesday. No Shivoham. We'll return with Shivoham in March after Mahashivratri, okay? Simply because we have numerous broadcasts, numerous events going on. As you see, we had one 2 nights ago. There's one tonight, of course, and there'll be another birthday celebration this coming Saturday for Srimati Bisoon from out of New York City, Gita Bisoon, and from 7 to 9 p.m. on Saturday night, so please tune into that as well. And then I will be on with you from Saturday, February the 26th, 27th, Sunday 27th, and of course Monday night, Mahashivratri night, up at the Devi Mandir in Toronto, Canada, 2950 Brock Road in Pickering. So those of you up in the Toronto area, Pickering, and by the way, I think Toronto, you're getting slammed with a snowstorm tonight. Stay warm, stay indoors, and of course, maybe tomorrow is a snow day. Let's see, okay? All right. I hope to see you guys pretty soon. We'll see you there next week, okay? This song, Bollywood song now, we're going to go Bollywood a little bit, I want you all to share. Come on, put some love on the broadcast tonight. Send some hearts and some beautiful Jai Shri Krishnas. I love you greetings to this entire Ramtahal family, wherever they are. Show your support, devotees. Come on. The song says, how should I tell you as to why I love you, my friend? I'm not able to say that. The language of the heart that is still remaining, my eyes will explain them to you. You don't know, you don't know. Why is it that we didn't meet even after meeting? Why is it that there are always miles of distance between us? And why is it that our stories are like strangers? Why is it that the dreams are on the eyelids? Look at the one who is settled in my eyes. That person just looks like you. Was it due to your eyes or was it due to your words? That you become a desire now in my heart. You being near to me, you being my desire, you being my feeling, but you're still not mine. Why is it that I have complaints against you? Why is it that there are miles of distance? You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. How should I tell you as to why I love you? Beautiful song indeed. Join with me, come on. Hey कैसे बताए क्यों तुझको चाहे यारा बता ना पाए। बातें दिलों की देखो जो बाकी आंखें तुझे समझाए। तू जाने ना, तू जाने ना। Sing with me, come on, everybody. तू जाने ना, तू जाने ना। ऐसे बताए क्यों तुझको चाहे आंखें तुझे ना पाई। बाटे दिलों की देखो जो बाकी आंखें तुझे समझाए। क्यों जाने ना, तू जाने ना, क्यों जाने ना, तू जाने ना। मिलके भी हम ना मिले तुमसे न जाने क्यों। मीलों की है फासले तुमसे न जाने क्यों। अनजाने है सिलसिले तुमसे न जाने क्यों। सपने हैं पलकों तले तुमसे न जाने क्यों। कैसे बताए क्यों तुझको चाहे आंखें तुझे समझाए। बातें दिलों की देखो जो बाकी आंखें तुझे समझाए। तू जाने ना, तू जाने ना, तू जाने ना, तू जाने ना। निगाहों में देखो मेरी जो है बस गया। वो है मिलता तुमसे हूबहू। जाने तेरी आंखें थी ये बाकी है वजह। हुए तुम जो दिल की आरज़ू। तुम पास हो के भी, तुम आस हो के भी, एहसास हो के भी, एहसास हो के भी हमको मिले तुमसे जाने क्यों। मिलो है फासले तुमसे न जाने क्यों। कैसे बताए क्यों तुझको चाहे यारा बता ना पाए। बाटे दिलों की तुझको चाहे आंखें तुझे समझाए। क्यों जाने। Let me hear all of you. Come on, sing with me. तू जाने ना, 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 तू जाने ना। राम नाम सत्य है, ओम सदगति। One of my favorite singers of all times, and I think it was also our departed uncles as well, was the late Shri Mukesh Chandra Mathur. And I absolutely love singing his songs, you know. One of his favorite songs that I personally like is taken from the movie Anand. Have you all seen that movie Anand with Rajesh Khanna and the late Rajesh Khanna and of course Amitabh Bachchan? Yes, in this movie, listen to the words of this song. Somewhere far away, when the day retires, the dusk sneaks up. Shy like a little bride in the courtyard of my fort, someone lights up the lamps of my dreams. Sometimes when without reason my breath becomes heavy, when my eyes well up with tears just sitting there, then with a flutter, moving with love, someone touches me, but I cannot see her, I cannot see her. Sometimes these hearts are unable to come together, and somewhere else, connections of a lifetime emerges. The problem was deep and my own heart became the enemy. even though belonging to me, yet bearing the pain of another. And my heart knows all these deep secrets of mine, how my dreams became golden. These dreams, these alone are my dreams. Even in their shadows will not separate from me wherever I go. This beautiful song tonight we sing from the movie Anand, the late Mukesh Chandra Mathur.
कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए मेरे ख्यालों के आंगन में, कोई सपनों के दीप जलाए, दीप जलाए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए। कभी यूं ही जब हुई बोझल सांसें, भर आई बहते बहते जब यूं ही आंखें, कभी मचल के तार से चल के छुए कोई मुझे पर नजर न आए, नजर न आए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए। कहीं तो ये दिल कभी मिल नहीं पाते, कभी पे निकल आए जन्मों के नाते। घनी की उलझन बड़ी अपना मन, अपना ही हो के सही दर्द पड़ाए, दर्द पड़ाए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए। दिल जाने मेरे सारे वेद ये गहरे, हो गए कैसे मेरे सपने सुनहरे। ये मेरे सपने यही तो है अपने, अपने हैं होंगे सही दर्द पर आए, दर्द पर आए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए मेरे ख्यालों के आंगन में। कोई सपनों के दीप जलाए, दीप जलाए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए, चुपके से आए।
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song indeed. A song of hope, a song of prosperity, a song of love as we celebrate tonight this 25th death anniversary of our belated soul, Deodath Ramtahal ji. Baki Bindravan Bihari Lal.
I think we're back on the air now. We were having some internet streaming issues. I think the broadcast has come back. I do apologize for that. As we continue with this broadcast this evening, I want to first of all thank all of you all of our viewers on Facebook Live. Thank you so much on my Facebook channel. And of course, those of you on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you for subscribing and being part of this broadcast with the Ramtahal family this evening. As you all know, these programs are rebroadcasted. Tonight is being rebroadcasted on Bhakti TV as well. My dear brother Pandit Satyanand Maharaji, thank you so much, my dear brother, for continuing to keep Satya Sanat and Vedic Dharma alive as with your TV programs and your many broadcasts, as you always do. Tonight, let us I do apologize, a little technical difficulty here. Okay. As we continue with this broadcast this evening, this beautiful bhajan, it says, death is but a passage from this life to the next. It's like changing old clothes and putting on new clothes. It says, Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba tells us, death is not a deplorable event. It is in fact the journey's end, the owner getting out of the car when the time is out and the goal has been reached. It is a consummation of a happy conclusion, only if all are wise enough to treat it as such and to be prepared for it. This beautiful bhajan, the bhajan says, we have come into this world all alone, and similarly we shall leave all alone. On careful thinking, we find that life is as transient and nothing is but a fair. You have decorated mahals for many people in your kindness. You have undergone tremendous suffering, but in return, all you receive is selfishness. From where have you come and from what is your purpose? Do good and then you shall have nothing to fear. It is you yourself who jumps into the fire of sins. Go to the shelter of God and begin your meditation, for you have a temporary human life. This human form may not be achieved very easily again, and the world affair is a mere game and God is the captain of that game. Oh my dear, this life is a fallacious mirage in a world of strangers. No one belongs to you, although everyone is alive. I am still alone. Tonight, this beautiful bhajan as we sing.
आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. हरि बोल. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. Jai Shri Krishna, type it in. Jai Shri Krishna, come on, type it in. जिनके लिए है तूने महल सजाए, मतलब की यार सारी सभी है पराए. जिनके लिए है तूने महल सजाए, मतलब की यार सारी सभी है पराए. इनलिए है कितना तूने दुख झेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. हरि बोल. जय श्री कृष्णा. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. राधे राधे. ओम सद्गति. काहे को तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी कर्म है कर ले, दुनिया से डरना. काहे को तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी कर्म है कर ले, दुनिया से डरना. पाप की अगन में खुद को काहे दुख धकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. हरि बोल. सिमरती. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. राधे राधे, जय श्री कृष्णा, हरि बोल. Sing with me, come on. हरि की शरण हो तू जा, ध्यान लगा ले, जीवन मिले ना फिर जीवन को पाले. हरि की शरण हो तू जा, ध्यान लगा ले, जीवन मिले ना फिर जीवन को पाले. खेल जगत का सारा उसी ने है खेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो. जय श्री कृष्णा. कम ऑन डिवोटीज, सिंग विद मी, बोलो. आए भी फील द एनर्जी, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. राधे राधे, जय श्री कृष्णा. May the blessings of Bhagwan be upon one and all. ये जिंदगी है प्यारे एक झूठ सपना, गैरों की दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना. ये जिंदगी है प्यारे एक झूठ सपना, गैरों की दुनिया में नहीं कोई अपना. सबके रहते हुए मैं हूँ एक अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. Sing with me, come on, बोलो. आए भी अकेला, अति सुंदरम, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. Let me hear all of you, sing with me, come on. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. दो दिन की जिंदगी है, दो दिन का मेला. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. प्रेम से बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. राधे राधे, राधे राधे. Here's another beautiful bhajan, originally composed and sung by Daraji, Pandit the late Sri Hariom Sharanji. The bhajan says, first of all, a greeting. On behalf of Mati, Viresh, Satish and Dylan, we are her niece and nephews who did not get an opportunity to pay our last respects. I'm sorry, this is incorrect. I apologize. Our Lord, how can I present myself at your door with a dirty shawl? O Lord of purity, I am completely ashamed to think of the dirty shawl I wear when I will come back to you. The bhajan says, you sent me into this world with a spotless, clean body, free from the taint of evils. But during the years that I have lived, I have stained it with the dirt of evil, not to last for one lifetime, but for several births. How can I now remove these countless stains? Devotees, how do we remove these stains? You gave me in my childhood a sweet cuckoo-like voice, like a bird, to sing along with musical instruments, and requested of me to sing a song of love. Never have I closed my eyes to even meditate on you, Prabhu, your gracious self, nor have I sung your name. Even the instrument is now broken. What song can I sing now? Since in this old age my melodic voice is now hoarse. Never have my 2 feet ever led me to a temple of your worship, nor have I ever bowed my head in recognition of people engaged in your worship. Oh God, now in this 60th year of my life, I am completely ruined. The bhajan says, what gift of life can I now present to you? This beautiful bhajan we sing tonight. I'll ask all of you to please join with me. मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारा मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारे आऊं, हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे, मन ही मन शर्माऊं। मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, राधे राधे। तूने मुझको जग में भेजा, निर्बल लेकर आया, आकर के संसार में मैंने इसको दाग लगाया। जन्म जन्म की मैली चादर कैसे मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, निर्मल वाणी पाकर तुझसे नाम न तेरा गाया, नैन मूत्र कर हे परमेश्वर कभी न तुझको ध्याया। मन बिना की तारी टूटी, अब क्या गीत सुनाऊं। मैली चादर ओढ़ के, sing with me devotees, come on। द्वार तुम्हारे आओ, हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे, मन ही मन शर्माऊं। मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे। प्रेम से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है। My dear brothers and sisters, as we bring this beautiful evening of devotion to a close, we have one more bhajan that we'll do for you tonight. A beautiful bhajan indeed. The bhajan speaks about the human body, the soul, what happens to the soul at the time of death. Srimad Bhagavad Gita tells us, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, you become what your thoughts are at the time of death. If you think of me at your time of death, the final breath, then based on your karmic actions, you have a better chance of me coming to escort you instead of Yamaraj. Take that soul away. Refrain, O Lord, please do this much, the bhajan says, when the soul leaves my body, that I take your beautiful name, the name of Govinda, Ghansham Gopala. Whether it be at the holy Ganges river or the Yamuna river where Bhagavan Shri Krishna spends his time playing his basuri, may my beloved one Krishna be present. May it be at the holy abode of Vrindavan, or may I have a tulsi leaf in my mouth and have the water of Vishnu's lotus feet on me as the soul departs this body. Whether I look at his attractive yellow garment or his beautiful face etched in my mind, I start to smile as this. And when the soul starts to leave from my throat, may I not be diseased at this critical point. May I ever see the face of Yamaraj. At this critical time when death comes quickly, please don't forget Osham. Please bring Sri Radharani with you. May my soul leave this body in happiness with your name chanting from my mouth. May all miseries leave me as my soul departs from my body. This devotee is making such a needy plea that is perhaps selfish. Since I have made such a plea, and from this point, You can decide, O Lord, what you wish to do with me. Bhakti Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. I'd like all of you tonight to sit upright, please, as we sing this final bhajan. Itna to karna Swami, jab praan tan se nikle. Govind naam, Govind naam, Govind naam leke, o tab praan tan se nikle. श्री गंगा जी का तट हो, यमुना की बंशीवत हो, मेरा सावरा निकट हो। क्यों? जब प्राण तन से निकले। पीतांबरी कसी हो, छवि मन में ये बसी हो, होठों पे कुछ हंसी हो। जब प्राण तन से निकले, ओ जब कंठ प्राण आए, कोई रोग ना सताए, यम दर्शना दिखाए। जब प्राण तन से निकले, उस वक्त जल्दी आना, नहीं शाम भूल जाना, राधे को साथ लाना। जब प्राण तन से निकले, एक भक्त की है अर्जी, कुड घर्क की है गर्जी, आगे तुम्हारी मर्जी। जब प्राण तन से निकले। Please clap your hands and sing along with me now. Bhakti Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki. Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai O Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai O Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai O Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Govinda Hari Bol 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 Hari Bol। प्रेम से बोलो बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। राधे राधे। Devotees, Srimad Bhagavad Gita tells us, Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham bande padmanandam madhavam. I prostrate to that Paramatma Madhava, whose kripa makes the dumb to speak eloquently, makes the blind to see, and equipped to climb the highest mountain. Tonight, devotees, as we bring this beautiful broadcast to an end, may the soul of our departed father, uncle, husband, grandfather, brother-in-law, father-in-law attain salvation. May the pangs of separation eventually subside, and may we all illuminate and uplift ourselves from the shackles of this mundane planet and embrace the concept of brotherly love simply by chanting the name of God. Remember, help ever, hurt never. Ram Nam Satya Hai Om Sadgati. Devotees, on behalf of everyone on this broadcast tonight, on behalf of the Ramtahal family, I wish to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Koti dhanyavad for joining us on for the past 2 hours as we celebrated the life of the late Shriman Deodath Ramtahal ji, 25th anniversary, death anniversary. I thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to be part and to host this broadcast tonight, as we have done for so many. Tonight, very special indeed. This family is very near and dear to me, and to my dear goddaughter, Emily ji. I say to you, God's blessings. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Okay? And remember, even though you have not had a chance to meet the physical grandpa, that soul lives on in memories. Okay? Ram Nam Satya Hai Om Sadgati. A humble reminder to join me on Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. as we celebrate the birthday of Gita Bisud Samlal out of New York City. From 7 to 9 p.m. another birthday celebration. Prem se bolo Bhagwan Ramachandra ki Jai, Bhagwan Shri Krishna Chandra ki Jai. Please join with me now in the closing mantras. Hari Om. Tvameva Mata Chat Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrejurma Amritam Gamaya. From on truth, lead us on to truth. From darkness, lead us on to light. And from death, lead us on to eternity. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim Paramatmaishthar Moksha Pradhatam Baba Vibhutim Idamasrayami Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti 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 प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, बाके वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। प्रेम से बोला आदिशक्ति देवी भवानी शंकर माता की जय। प्रेम से बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय। जय जय सीताराम सबको। थैंक यू, कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद। Remember to join us and share the broadcast as you leave the broadcast tonight, devotees, and take a look, note all of the events that we have, all of the upcoming events, many to note. I thank you. May God bless you. I'll see you on Saturday right here, 7 to 9 p.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and perhaps also live on Bhakti TV. Love all, serve all. I thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shri Krishna, Sai Ram, Om Ram Nam Satya. Hari Om. Enjoy.